Welcome back, guys. I'm your host, the Gaming Pirate. In this episode, we are going to be building the valley inside of here. Alright, yes, so in this episode, we're going to be mainly fixing up this entire area, and there's one thing I want to do to this side of the giant wall is I want to put second. I want to use logs and put them underneath of those spots and make it go all the way down and do that on both sides so it looks a bit more like it has to be held inside of there. So that's what I'm going to be doing, that and starting some construction and digging and fixing everything up inside of here. So I'll be back in a second once I finish making the first part and also doing a bit of clearing up and placing of blocks so it looks flat. Back in a second. Alright, I am back and I just finished it. Now this is something kind of cool. So you go through here, then there's a secret spot I made. And then ta-da, it's a water elevator. Simple one, just to go up and down. Now that I filled in the spot, so now it's a bit more even, flat grounded. So what I'm going to start by doing is, this spot looks really cool for an idea that I have, is just making like a big stone pillar. It looks like it's stuck in the wall, and then having like a statue or something at the top. So I'll be back once I get some more cobblestone and make a armor stand and stuff. Alright, so I got it done, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if armor stand would be the best idea. Instead, I may do a tree. Back in a second once the autosave is done. So yes, my idea now instead is I think if I put just trees like everywhere around the edge, and that would look really cool. So I'll be back in a second once I plant trees like all over the tops of the mountains around the edges. Back in a second. Alright, I am back and I have the materials to start at least. So, sorry about this episode seeming a little bit quick. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. But it's because today we actually had a new baby calf was born. And its name is, I don't even know the name yet. We didn't even properly name it. But there's definitely, everybody's definitely excited about it. And I am too. It's a little, it's a Dexter. It's a little baby, it's a calf, and its color, it's like a brownish red, but mainly brown. And it's very pretty, very cute. It's big black eyes. And still don't know the name yet, but it's awesome that we now have two, because we have the first one named Tater, and that one's just a completely black one. Then we have this one, and there should be one more with soon-ish. Sorry, I'm kind of pausing and everything in mid-sentences, just trying to think. Alright. Why won't it let me go to sleep? Then I guess I'll keep building a bit more. So, 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, this little project that I am doing is, I was gonna have it be like a town, except for there's not a whole lot to do with making it into town, and I like it better, the idea of just having like a little spot better. That's a little too high. Oh, alright, go to bed, then I'll continue. So, this is definitely exciting things have been happening recently. I didn't know that one of my friends that I know of, he actually is the #1 ranked Yu-Gi-Oh, if you know what that is, duelist in the state of Montana. And when I found that out, I was like, wait, what? Because, like, some of you may find that very weird or not that cool, but that's very cool and very, like, I would have never expected. And also his deck, like, that he uses for battling is one of the most overpowered decks I've ever seen used in the game. And definitely is overpowered by a lot. Alright. Continuing. So, yeah, working on this, and there's actually going to be something exciting happening, possibly recent, or new development. So, this is for my channel. Soon-ish, there's going to be a possibility I'm going to be having a collaboration with a few other YouTube channels, also small ones. And I didn't know that some of my best friends actually have YouTube channels. And we're gonna be doing a collaboration, and I'm not sure what we're gonna play or what we're gonna do first, but definitely it's gonna be happening, and it's definitely gonna be very exciting. Hopefully get some more views, and maybe this week I can live stream. I know I keep saying that. It's just, again, I've been working on stuff, and it's just not working very well because it hasn't been working very well because, you know, since I live in a house and anybody could yell at any time, then it's quite difficult to do any videoing at all, video making, and it can get quite irritating at times, but that's okay, because I was considering moving my, like, gaming and stuff out into a little shed that we have outside, except for I would have to constantly have it be on to keep it at just the right temperature. Otherwise it could, if you did not know, it can actually damage the system or even break it, because if it gets too cold, it can make something freeze, because there's like little mini coolant fans and everything all running inside of it. Or it can actually, if it gets too hot, it can make its capacitors and stuff explode. Lots of terrible things can happen, and it's not good. Alright. Just fixing things up. Yeah, also, like our family, we don't let the little kids, or we actually don't allow anybody to be watching like PG-13 movies without having a filter on. Our dad is a little bit bad about that, but he can do it. It's fine. No one really cares. But of course, like someone that's like a 3-year-old, he or she shouldn't be watching like Avengers Endgame. So, like we have that in our house, and recently, well, not very recently, but recently I have watched Avengers Endgame and Infinity War, and it's very sad, especially the beginning of wait, I always get them mixed up in Avengers Endgame and Infinity War. Infinity War is the one where they lose. Endgame is the one where they get Endgame is the one where they win everything and get everybody back except for Iron Man dies. Shoot, I probably just got copyright struck. Well, anyways, hope you enjoy my pain of all this copywriting stuff that I cannot stop, and it just keeps going and going. And definitely want to watch it again at some point, except for that's going to be tricky. And I definitely do want to have a collaboration with multiple YouTube channels. One of my friends, he does like Call of Duty, sniper shots and stuff like that. Another friend, he does just like whatever he wants to do. He does Among Us. He's been having a bit of trouble because his editor hasn't been has been kind of doing lots of stuff, and if I was able to, I would gladly help him with editing, except for, again, I can't even edit. I have to use my Kindle, and that's also insanely difficult. Dang it. Okay. But, yeah, I can't remember her channel names. I remember one of my friend's channel names. His channel name, I believe, is Wall-E. And another one is Soup something. I can't remember the rest of his channel name. That doesn't mean it's a bad channel. It's just that it's not one that stays like in the front of your mind all the time. And another one, another guy's one that I know of that has a channel is Roblox Error. That's his channel name. Not too sure whether or not what I'm gonna do for the rest of this. I think for the rest of this I'm going to go ahead and do some cobblestone slabs. Just something simple. Match the floor. Alright. But yeah, a collaboration or another interesting thing that we could do would be like, what's it called? We could do Among Us, but I'm not the biggest Among Us fan, or not fan, but Among Us player. I'm not the best at it. I can definitely win if I'm playing with like the chat, except for my friends are so good at like reading me. They can tell whether or not I'm lying even in real life. So if we did do like if we use Discord or something to do it, then that would make it kind of uneasy on me. But definitely some interesting stuff may be coming to pass. See what I did there? Anybody? Sorry about that. Puns. And if any of you didn't get that, this video is supposed to be posted in April, and this may be happening in May. So, sorry about the terrible puns, and I'm sorry that I explained it so it makes it even worse. But that's what's possibly going to be happening. Alright, make a door real quick. Alright. Door, yes. So, yeah, I would really look forward to having a YouTube collaboration with my friends. That way we can get more subscribers, and maybe even at some point do like a proper live stream. Get more views and possibly even some more likes. And this is another tactic I like to use. No, I'm not going to use it, but what you can do is you can do what I'm doing and just do the outer rim, and then the inner rim is you can place oak wood slabs, so that way it looks different, and then it looks different, and then you can put the other slabs on top, so that way it looks more homey. Oh, dang it. But that's alright. This is going to be quite a beautiful place to stay. Too bad this is just mainly for looks. Alright. Me just mumbling in the distance. Yeah, that's what. Need to speak a bit louder. Not into the microphone all the time, but just speaking in general, I need to speak up a bit more. Something I'm not the best at, and I've said that before. Dang it. Yeah. Da 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 da. Alright, and guess I need to make a few sticks. Didn't mean to do that. This is like a nice house. Also, we could do a collaboration and have it so that we did mini games, like Minecraft mini games together. And that would be something fun to do, just to post, do live, something like that. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Do I have my bed in my inventory? No. Where'd my bed go? Where did I put it? Is it my... I would really feel dumb if it's just sitting in my inventory somewhere. Alright, found it. See if I can... There we go. Let's see, can I do... Gotta get it just right. Through the wall. Did it. Alright, there we go. I'll be back in a second once I get some glass to place. Back. Sorry, forgot to hit record. I placed the glass and everything in it, and if at some point I may add some like lily pads into this part, and maybe use the... I need to get more name tags, and like put fish in here, but of course if I put fish in here I have to name them and I have to make sure they stay in there. But definitely do something like that. And this is what it's looking like at the moment. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode of the gaming part. I believe this is episode 14. New episodes will be coming out every Wednesday and Friday for sure, and on and off other days. Please remember to like and subscribe. See ya. Alright, I planted the trees and it actually looks pretty good. Especially that one. And that one looks pretty good too. Now for the town area, I'm gonna use, like, place blocks of dirt and then turn it into a pathway, and then I think we should have, instead of being like a big village, we should just have one little house, and just have it be like a small cottage hidden somewhere. Like the King's Getaway. Be back in a second once I place some trees, and then I'll record while I build the house. Into